y'all, it's Heather, and I'm so excited because it is time for our weekly haul. I'm going to be going through all the makeup that I received in PR, all of the things that I've purchased. We're just going to talk about all the new makeup releases and things I'm adding to my collection this week. I'm going to show you some of these things in action. We're going to swatch. We're going to have a good time. I usually upload these on Fridays, but I'm coming to you a day late because I had a hot new release. Instead of posting my weekly haul on Friday like normal, I posted a video on this new Natasha Denona I Need a Warm palette. I wanted to get this video up to y'all as soon as possible because I know, like myself, a lot of y'all really love Natasha Denona. You are really curious about this palette. So I did post a video, 2 looks, swatches, comparison, live swatches. I showed you this palette in outdoor lighting, indoor lighting, everything like that. But definitely check out that video because I usually try to get these videos up for y'all on Friday. I like to be consistent in that. But when something this exciting is launching, I had to give it first priority. My favorite blushes are finally in my hands. Singe Beauty had their new release, their evocative silk blushes, and I'm so incredibly happy for Angie. Full disclaimer, Angie is my best friend and Yelika Nikvis here on YouTube. I will of course tag her down below as well as everything I talk about today, but I know she has been working on these evocative silk blushes for so long. And every single time we've traveled together for like the past year, I think, she's brought these and I've used them. So I already know I love this formula. I already know how pigmented they are, how easy they blend, that they're glowy, not sparkly, and that they last all day. So I want to show you, well, I'm wearing one of the blushes today. I'm wearing Timid Tomato with this grungy look. I went ahead and zoomed you in a bit so you can see Risky Raisin right here. I'm just gonna do like swatches right here on my hand for you so that you can see. Look at that. Glowy, no sparkle, no glitter, just a beautiful, beautiful sheen. That was Risky Raisin. The next shade is Persistent Persimmon. And if you've been on my channel for a while, you know I will buy something just because it's named persimmon. It's this beautiful kind of singe orangey yellow color. And I love persimmons. They make me think of home because I love persimmon trees. I love seeing them, seeing are we gonna have a long winter, a short winter. It's just nostalgic to me. So there's that shade right there. Really beautiful. I'm gonna swatch the shade Riveting Rhubarb. This is more of a pinky shade, so I'll put that one right there. Beautiful, beautiful pink. And of course it's gonna show up based on your undertone, your skin like depth level, all of that. But I think hand swatches are fun. So let's do a Timid Tomato next. And these shades are available now on the Singe site. There's the tomato shade right there. It's what I have on my face today to give me a little warmth to this overall very cool toned, grungy type of look. Singe also sent me a replacement of the Sponge and Puff, which I'm so happy about because actually I used my Singe Puff to set my face today. They're really, really great quality. So happy to have a backup. But when I tell you, I'm most excited for the bag, okay? I know it's just a makeup bag, but Angie has been using this every time we've traveled. I have threatened, I have begged, I have pleaded. Like, when do I get my bag? Do I need to like sew myself one? What's gonna happen? So it's the black and orange, which I love. Makes me think of like Halloween, which is so my vibe. And then it's massive inside. Like you can put so much. There's compartments in here. It lays flat. So like when you're traveling, you just open it up and like all your makeup is laying flat. You're not having to dig through stuff. You have compartments. So I thought as I show you the stuff today, I'd kind of put it in this bag. And then at the end of the video, I'll show you how everything fits because there's this big bag with the zipper pouch and all, but there's also a smaller bag. So you can put brushes in here or lip liners, eyeliners. I mean, I don't need to tell you what you can put in a makeup bag, like you know, but it has pockets on this one too, which I really appreciate. So yeah, as we talk today, like why don't I just put everything in the bag and then I'll show you at the end how much it fits. I'm gonna go ahead and open these so I can put them in the bag, but I just wanna tell y'all, if I seem a little chaotic today, if I seem like, it is because it is like 100 degrees here. And yes, my AC is going, but it is like struggling to keep up. I'm sitting under like a light. I don't have a ton of lights, but enough so that you can see me. And I'm just like, oh, it is hot. I went to Ulta and I will probably be talking about my Ulta purchase throughout this video because I kind of have things scattered around. So what I have right here in front of me, I have a repurchase of my NYX HD finishing powder. I completely emptied one. It's gone. I love this powder. Do y'all like empties videos still? Let me know. But I'll put that in my empties bin. I bought another. This is the HD finishing powder in Banana. If you didn't watch my drugstore makeup starter kit, I talked about this powder, so definitely check that out. But a lot of y'all let me know when I talked about the mint powder from Prada. I told y'all that there is a NYX powder that's the same minty color, and a lot of y'all let me know that you would be interested in seeing me try it out. So I went ahead and bought the mint shade, and I bought some more NYX eyeliners. They launched new shades in the Epic Ink liner, and I'm so happy they did because previously there was black. I don't know if there were other colors, but I did buy the brown shades. I bought all of the brown shades. Dark chocolate. I wore this one in my Natasha Denona video. I bought the shade graham cracker and milk chocolate. So I just bought all three of the brown shades. They also had like a really light brown, maybe like a peachy shade, but I decided to pass on that one. Also bought two new shades of the Morphe lip pencil. I bought the shade Spiffy. I'm wearing a little bit of Spiffy today on top of a lipstick, so it looks kind of different. That's the shade right here. Yeah, this one's Spiffy. It's very cool toned. I don't know, like, are you seeing this? How does that match at all? How does that match at all? It doesn't. Like, this is a straight up cool toned gray shade. I don't know what they were thinking with this one. Like, that's bizarre, right? The other shade I bought is Bite Me. So if you're interested in these, I would suggest looking at swatches online. Don't just go off of this, because this is definitely much closer to the shade though, but Spiffy completely not. I love this formula though, and I did swatch these in store. I just picked this one up to swatch it and was like, oh, that's very different than this, but I liked it, so I bought it. I also bought one of the like roll-up Morphe liners. Now this is way more true to color. This is the Morphe Soul Matte Gel Liner in My Boo. So this is more of like a yellowy nude. I'll swatch it right here. Very close to my skin tone. Almost more of like a kind of smooth type of liner. Really pretty though. Really light, really close to my skin tone. So I'm looking forward to wearing and using this one too. I think it's pretty. Nomad sent me their newest palette, and this is so gorgeous, y'all. I already have a tutorial up with it here on YouTube. I uploaded that like ASAP, a very simple look, but this is the Fuji 5 Lakes Intense Color Palette. Look at the packaging. Don't play with me. Do you see it? It's so beautiful. It feels like a painting. Like, it feels like if you were going to like touch an acrylic painting. But when I opened this palette, I'm like shaken to my core. This is my favorite Nomad palette ever. I've used every single shade on the eyes now. I just love the mix of these yellow shades and the red shades with these blues. So if you look at the layout of the palette, it's kind of following the mountain, kind of how it goes up with the blues. Really pretty. The formulas in here are all spectacular. Like I said, I've used every single shade on the eyes and I have not had a problem with any. I love the combo of the reds and the yellows with these blue cool tones. I think it's gorgeous. The formulas are amazing. I'll just say, like, that's my review. This is my new favorite Nomad palette. I know this is a haul, but there's a little palette review for you because everything in here is amazing. Also wanted to let you know that Nomad is going to be donating a portion of the profits to the More Trees Forest Conservation Organization. I do have an affiliated code with Nomad. I have tons of Nomad videos here on my channel. My code is Heather if you ever want a discount on their site. And as we're talking today, if I have any affiliated codes, I will pop them on the screen, and they're always in the description box too. Blend Bunny has a new collaboration. I'm so excited. I will pop the Instagram handle of the creator up on the screen so that you can give them a follow. I will also put it in the description box. So they have the Little Miss She Never Misses collection. And I knew they were doing this collaboration through teasers they were posting, and I was just waiting to see the reveal, and we have it. It's a full collection. It's a big collection. So of course I do want to show you everything that we have here. This is the Little Miss She Never Misses Eye and Face palette. True to Blend Bunny, we have a big rainbow palette. We have beautiful shades, mostly mid-tone shades. We do have 2 light shades down here and 1 light shimmer, but I know the creator does a lot of blending, very, very blended looks. So for those types of looks, this palette makes sense because you have variations of the same shade and like different depth levels, so you can get that nice smooth blend. So I'm always excited to see collaborators work with their favorite brands, get to create beautiful products, and I'm excited for the brand too to get to work with their favorite creators. So I always think a creator and a brand should stay true to themselves during a collaboration, and I can definitely see that this is true to the creator. We also have a beautiful highlighter quad, and I actually thought for this one we could live swatch together because these are beautiful sparkly shades. This is the shade, I don't know, right? Like, it's so pretty. I don't know, right? IDKR is the name of the shade. So it's this pinky purple blue shifty highlighter. We have Skin of a Killer. This is way more silvery, very icy, very sparkle heavy. The other shade is You Doorknob. So there's lots of asterisks there, so I'm just gonna say and that'll be it. But here is the red pink sparkly highlighter, and last but not least, I'm Your Problem Now. I'll put that right there for you. Really pretty kind of golden yellowy highlighter. I'm gonna wipe off my hands and I'm gonna show you the lip pencil. This is a twist up lip pencil, and this is the Velour Lip Liner 89 Fine. Maybe we can just swatch it right here. Very, very deep, very dark, almost blackened brown. And then we have a lip gloss too that is a very like clear sheer pink gloss. I'll kind of put that right here. You can see it's like a sheer pink. There's really not much pigment to it. Really, really super beautiful. Again, you can use code Heather if you are interested in this collection, you want to shop it, you want to support the creator. Even if you're not interested, you can go over to Instagram, tell them congratulations, because I know it always means a ton. It's a new day. I have a lot of makeup left to share with you. So I'm wearing my Nomad palette. I'm wearing the Fuji 5 Lakes palette for this blue look. And I'm wearing my Singe blush. So you can see all of these shades on the cheek. I'm wearing the shade Riveting Rhubarb. This gorgeous pinky glowy shade right here. And I want to show you the other things that I bought. I placed a massive Ritual Defeat order. I bought a ton of stuff. I've been loving their Creature of Light illuminators that they sent me, and there were a few things on the site that I wanted to check out. So I placed an order, and they did send me 4 of the things that I'm going to show you today. So I wanted to let you know that. I bought most everything, but 4 of the things were sent to me. I went on the site to buy the Andromeda collab. I will tag Andromeda down below in the description box so that you can go follow them over on Instagram, but they collabed with the brand to make a 3-piece collection, and I have to show you this. I mean, you've probably already, yeah, you saw the makeup look because I'm wearing that in the first part. So let me show you this lipstick. This is a Medusa Enchanted Lip, and it's green, but it's so pretty. Let me show you. Let me kind of swatch it. I'm like, it's kind of soft. I don't want to break it, so let's swatch it right there. And actually, maybe I should zoom you in a bit for the swatches. There we go. So you can see this is more like a sheer green, almost like a cool green, a little bit of sheen to it. I was wearing it in the first look with that Morphe lip liner, and I think it's so pretty. If you saw this and you were like, green lipstick, I think it's beautiful paired with the brown. The other product is this. This is the Borealis Rare Light Cream Illuminizer. I was also wearing this in the intro look, and let me show you a swatch. It's a cream highlighter. Is that not so pretty? I put this on before I put powder on my face just because I have oily skin. I like to powder, so I usually do all my creams, liquids, and then I do my powders. But how beautiful is that without being too wham bam in your face if you want to sheer it out like I did. But the product that I'm like, okay, they're all beautiful, but this is like the star of the show, and I want every single shade of the Eye Soot. This is the shade Olivine. So this is an eyeshadow in a pot, and let me scoop a little bit out because I used a brush to apply it on my eyes, but I want to give you a little bit of a swatch. How pretty is that? Look at that olive color with that like silvery reflect. It's so beautiful and it looked so gorgeous on the eyes. So congratulations to Ritual de Fille and Andromeda because y'all did an amazing job on this collection. It's so pretty. I also bought the lipstick that I'm wearing now. This is the Cryptic Forbidden lipstick. So of course I do have it on my lips now with a Morphe lip liner, and I have something on top too. So I just wanted to show you a swatch. Isn't that beautiful? The formula feels so nice, and I love a slim lipstick, but I'm definitely gonna have to keep playing with these products. I've only tried them a few times now, but I also am wearing the Alchemist on my lips. I don't know if it's okay to use it on the lips. I believe it's just for the cheeks on the Ritual de Fille site, but I did tap it over my lipstick, and it's this sparkle that you're seeing on my face today, this beautiful highlighter. This is the Alchemist. It is their highlighter intensifier. It's also a cream, and I did put this on top of powder today, and it doesn't feel like it's powdered dried down, but it doesn't feel like it's not coming off on my fingers or anything. So it's semi-set without being dry, if that makes sense. Let me swatch this right here. Now, of course, that's pretty. That's so pretty, but I'm not wearing it like this on my cheeks. I kind of tapped it on to get that kind of diffused glow, and this is, I'm happy with my purchase of that. In that, there was a sample of the Solaris. It's an iridescent opal cream highlighter, and I have worn this with the Alchemist too. Let me get in this little sample and swatch for you. So here's a swatch of that cream highlighter. That's really, really pretty as well. I have a blush, okay? Is it a blush? Wasp Color Nectar. Okay, it's just a pigment balm. You see this color. You see this color. Okay, let me swatch it for you. We'll swatch it right there. I'm so into this color. Now, I do have an affiliated code with Ritual de Fille. It's Heather Austin if you ever want to shop their site. I'm not sure if there are any exclusions. I really don't know. But I also bought their concealer in Ethereal Veil Conceal and Cover. And I have not used this under the eyes yet. I want to make sure I don't have any glitter, and I want to put a little swatch. So this shade is definitely lighter than I thought, but I think it'll be pretty for under the eyes. And they sent me, here are the 4 things they sent me now. All of that I bought, but this is the Inner Glow Cream Pigment in Eros. So the shade is this really pretty brown color, and I'll kind of swatch that right here. Definitely like a rosy brown. Really pretty. Excited to try that. And then underneath that Alchemist highlighter, I have on this as my cream highlighter base. This is Solar Flare Rare Light Cream Luminizer. We'll kind of swatch that here. Really pretty. I put that on, and then I powdered my face, and then I put the Alchemist on top. So I think that's so gorgeous. I'm just so excited. And I have worn this Black Org Enigmatic eyeliner a couple of times now. I've worn the navy shade. This is the shade Dusk, and this is supposed to be a very user-friendly, beginner-friendly formula. I kind of layered it on and then set it with the powder, and I just want to kind of show you a swatch. I do have this on my lower lash line today, but there is that beautiful, beautiful navy shade, and I also have a gorgeous, gorgeous deep dark red. So the packaging is like this little circle, and then this shade is called Iron. So I will swatch this one. It's a very, very soft and pretty. Maybe we'll just put it right there. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. Like, I'm very excited about my purchase. I'm excited to support Andromeda, and I'm just looking forward to trying all of this. I received a package from Bare Minerals. They sent me 2 shades of their Bare Pro 16-Hour Wear Concealer All Over Skin Perfecting Matte Concealer with SPF 25. I am wearing this today. I'm wearing the shade Medium 300 Warm. So I feel like it's giving me some beautiful brightness under the eyes. I've only worn this for about 3 days now, so I can't really speak to how it wears or anything like that yet. But so far, so good. It's looking nice. I haven't had any issues. It gives me that beautiful full coverage. It is very creamy. It doesn't feel dry at all. So far, far, I'm really liking it, but I'm gonna have to put it to the test a lot more before I give you like my full thoughts. I'll show you the other shade they sent me, and this is the shade 400. This is a neutral shade. So let me swatch it right here. That's really pretty, but it's probably gonna be a bit too deep for me. Perhaps I could mix it with the shade 300 if I ever need to deepen that up. But I'm really, really enjoying the formula, and I'm excited that they sent this over. Yeah, all over Skin Perfecting Matte Concealer. The packaging also feels really nice. It feels kind of heavy and weighted, and like a high-end concealer, which I can appreciate. I placed an order with Rhode. I've never tried Hailey Bieber's line, but I have a video coming. I have used these already. You will see that very soon. So I'm not gonna give you my thoughts, but I am gonna show you what I bought. I bought the Pocket Blush in the shade Toasted Teddy. Let me actually come over here and swatch this for you. Isn't that a pretty shade? This is supposed to be like one of the fastest growing brands or the largest brand right now. Like, they're killing it in sales, and I had to test it for myself. So you'll see that soon. I did buy 2 of the lip treatments, one of the actual like treatments that's untinted in the shade Salted Caramel, and I bought a tinted one in Espresso. L'Oreal sent me a package. This is very unexpected, and I was super excited to receive it. This says, "Welcome to Team Infallible." And look at this box. We have the 3-second setting mist, which was not a fave for me, so I'm gonna pass that on. I have a matte resistant bold color that is transfer smudge resistant for up to 16 hours. This is a lipstick. I'm dying to try this. I have the brow lamination. Lift and hold your brow for 24 hours. I love a good strong hold brow gel, so I cannot wait to try that. And the Fresh Wear highlighter. I really am looking forward to this because I know so many people love this highlighter. They sent me the shade 5 Icy. So I want to open this up, and I love the Infallible bronzers. If you watched my drugstore video recently, you'll know that I love that. So this looks gorgeous. Maybe we should swatch it. We'll swatch it right here. Oh, do you see that? That's like I was expecting this to be like icy. That is smooth, and it has this pretty like transparent base. It's like this gold. Oh, that is, okay. I'm shocked. I did not expect that. That's beautiful. Like, do you see how it's not like high contrast on my skin? It just looks like lit from within glow. Okay. Oh, and it's got a mirror in here. We kind of like that. Okay, thank you, L'Oreal. I am very excited. I bought the entire NYX Beetlejuice collection. I have a whole video on this. Definitely check it out. I show you piece by piece live swatches, all kinds of swatches, a tutorial, give you my thoughts on this. It's so fun. Beetlejuice is one of my favorite movies. I'm so pumped for the new movie to come out. I can't even stand it. So yeah, I won't go on and on because again, you'll just have to watch the video to see, but how cool is the box that it came in? Like, no regrets on my purchase. This is a new to me brand out of Australia. I saw it on Instagram. They were having a new bronzer launch, so I decided to buy 2. I'm like, let me buy 2 shades. Let me see if this is any good. This looks to be like a makeup artist run brand. This is Tanel J. I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but this is the Bronzor Sun-Kissed Sculpt Cream. So I bought 2 shades. I bought the shades Caramel Latte and Macchiato. These are pretty pricey, which also made me think, let me test them out and try them and see, like, are they worth that high price tag? Is this something like we need? This right here is the shade Macchiato, and this is described as a tan olive shade, which is another reason why I'm like, I have to try this, because it's not super common to find tons of olive shades, and that's my undertone. So I'm like, let me try this. There is Macchiato right there. Really, really pretty, almost more of like a neutral to cool undertone in my opinion. And then I will show you Caramel Latte. Okay, that's this one right here. and this is a medium warm right there. So you can see it's definitely much lighter. They had a good amount of shades, so I think I got two great shades. One that's more warm, and this one doesn't say olive, but I do feel like it has a little bit of that olive to it for sure. And then this one that's almost more of like a cool olive. I've only used these a couple of times, so I can't say anything definitive yet, but so far I've really been enjoying them. I ordered this from Peach and Lily. This is the Wild Dew Treatment Essence to drench and prep. And I saw them post about this on Instagram and it had me so curious. So this says to pat onto clean skin using hands or cotton pads, use AM and PM, and it is supposed to be very like hydrating. So I thought this could be a good step for days where I've been out in the sun all day and at night I feel like I need some extra hydration, or the next day. So I thought this would be really cool to try. Wild Dew Treatment Essence. So you're supposed to put this on first. It's gonna be like the first step in the skincare routine. And I've had really great luck with Peach and Lily products. I've bought a lot from them and there are so many things that have become favorites. So this is like, you see, this is completely clear and I think it looks luxe. I don't know, there's something about it that I like. So I'm gonna try it out. It's got glycerin, niacinamide. It says it's antioxidants rich, lotus extract, brightening niacinamide, age-defying yeast ferment for dewy skin. So I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna start using this tonight actually, and I wanna see like, does it make a difference? And I'm knocking stuff over. At Ulta, I also bought two eyeshadow primers because I've been hearing for so long that their matte eye primer, matte veil longwear eye primer is amazing. So I've been testing it. I'm wearing it today. I have two holy grails, the Sigma Ignite and the MAC Paint Pot. I've used those for so many years, so it's hard for anything else to compare, but I wanted to try these, and Ulta Beauty was doing their whole like rebrand of their in-store line. So I also bought the Pigment Pop Eye Primer, which is more like a white eyeshadow primer, and I'm gonna see. I'm gonna be testing a lot of eye primers, and I'm gonna let y'all know like, can my favorites be dethroned? But it's gonna take a little time. I also bought another shade of the Complexion Crush Foundation. I still don't have my full review. It takes me a while to review foundations, but I do love the medium coverage foundation I bought. So I bought a deeper shade, and they do have olive shades, but I bought a deeper shade so I can mix, and I'm like, I'm enjoying it that much that I went and bought another shade, you know, so I could have like my summer and my winter shade. Do you see all the things fitting in the Singe bag? I just need to like rearrange them a bit and I'd be able to zip it because it holds so much stuff, y'all. All right, y'all, that is all we have to talk about today. That was a ton of stuff. I hope you enjoy these hauls. I love doing these every week. It's so fun just to get down and talk about makeup with y'all. Let you know what I'm trying, what I'm testing, what's new. And I actually have some new things that I can't show you yet. So come back next week because I'm very excited. I just have to wait and we'll talk about it next week. The brand hasn't revealed yet, but it's very exciting stuff. Let me know what you're excited about down in the comments.